Welcome back, everybody, to more Final Fantasy XII, where we're working our way across the fun in the Sun coast. Thank you. Actually, we're not at the Fawn Coast anymore, are we? We're at the Chichen Itza Uplands, or whatever. Oh, there was an unexpected cat that I did not see. Straight northeast Arcades. I only wish it wasn't so far. Who is writing these little notes? Actually, really quick, Ash, what do you have equipped? You disable and immobilize. Don't really need disable and immobilize right now. We're not really facing anything with that problem. Do you have anything that... Ooh, cuts MP cost in half. Okay, do you have the whatever license we need for the Rose Corzet? Korzegi? I know how to pronounce words. I do not know how to pronounce it. I believe they pronounce it the Sita Uplands. Corsage. But it says Korsagi. Obviously, these folks never been to Boston. I've played Fallout 4. I know how the Boston people talk. Let's ignore the fact that I've never actually been to Boston. Not even in the fall. I like how it doesn't... It prevents her from getting silenced, but if she's already silenced, it doesn't do nothing. Boston. I'm allowed to make fun of Boston. My sister lived relatively close to Boston. That counts, right? Dang it, all Balthier? Who scattered freaking explosives all over the road? What about Joyzy? I have never even come close to being in New Jersey. Never been to New York, never been to Jersey. Do I got a New Jersey accent? I mean, enough that I've gleaned from watching the moving pictures. I have no idea how accurate it is. I mean, as far as I can tell, the New Jersey accent is like if you do like a New York accent, and then like mix it 60-40 with a Boston accent. Somehow that actually ends up with like a Jersey accent, from what I can tell. You think that was actually pretty good? Well, thank you. As I said, I've only picked it up from watching media, so. Okay, I am just now seeing this gun you have, and what the heck is that? Why do I get the feeling that we're going to get to Arcades and they're going to go to a shop and they're not going to want to buy, like, any of the monster parts? They're like, look, we've got fangs and feathers and all this stuff. And they're going to sit there and look at us and be like, sir, we sell designer purses. What gun is that? That's what I'm saying. It's like a little wolf gun or something. It's the Aldebaran. You feel like Joyzy is Boston with plus more Boston? Alright, kitties, we're gonna try this. Yay, I leveled up. Oh, it's not, quote, the Mithuna. The best weapons of the game are often upgraded versions of the former best weapons on PS2. Same appearance, just better stats. And the Aldebaran looks just like the Mithuna with just different colors. Oh. Just suddenly making me think of, like, comparing it to the second tier dungeon set from WoW back in vanilla WoW. I'm a hunter, out of the Fawn Coast, contracted to defeat this menace in the Soken Cave Palace. But I can't find my employer. Where is he? He was supposed to meet in the Chiquita Banana uplands, but this is the road to the Kurobi Steppe. Must have taken the wrong roads employer. Yes, can I get to the Kurobi Steppe, please? Kurobi Steppe. Oh, not quite the Mithuna. I'm gonna have to go and fight the little things in the cave, aren't I? Game seems to be determined to railroad me towards that outcome. Hydrate, yes. Yummy. Where's the redeem for the 7-Up? I guess I forgot to turn it on. That's what I was talking about earlier, is the Renegade Hydrate one. It's just, I didn't see it, so I'm sitting there going like, did I forget to turn it on at some point? I don't know. I did that as just the regular Hydrate for you. Seeing as that's the only thing that's sitting in front of me at the moment. Yeah, Vaughn, that's what happens when you go off and just tries to steal from a snake repeatedly. You die. Uh-oh. You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? Vaughn. Vaughn always knew that stealing was going to get him in trouble one of these days, but he wasn't expecting it today. What are you trying to steal? Oh, is there... Alright, Vaughn, for right now, we are just going to turn off your steal gambit. It is causing us more headaches than it's worth. Well, that was worth it. Totally. 100 gil. Woo. I was wondering, is that where we're supposed to go? Because they said it's like the Soken Palace Cave. And that looks like a palace. Also, the Marlboros with the hats are back. Also, Marlboros can grow mustaches. This means they must be mammals. This worries me on a lot of fundamental levels. I suppose the other possibility is that they just, someone's gone around and duct taped mustaches onto all of these things. Which is a worrying prospect in other ways, but different. You believe it's pronounced the So-Chen Cave Palace. So is it a palace cave or a cave palace? Because I found a palace, but... Vaughn? Why aren't you using spells? Yes. Good to know. So that connects to that. So what I'm getting from this is we have gone the complete long way around this entire area. Two Gil. Two Gil. Two Gil, that's like twice as much as one. And that's terrible. So I'm just trying to figure out where the best place to look for this place would be. Oh, hey, John! Oh, hey. Hey, dude, I found your kid! My father hired 2 hunters, and in thinking to observe, I accompanied them to the entrance of the caves, but they came running out forthwith. So I became frustrated with my father, though I am sure if I wait here, one of our servants will come looking for me. Better than that Potter boy. Ready to get to the Ultima Blade? The Ultima Blade? Yeah, I mean, I'm game. I mean, we only got probably about 30, 40 minutes left on the stream tonight, but we're mostly just trying to get to the freaking vegetable garden brigade. Wherever the heck they got off to. Hey, we found a frog. We're back into frog territories. That's how far back west we've traveled. Well, good news is we're all the way back to the Fawn Coast, so... The game gives you one later. The game gives you a lot of stuff later, though. And by the time it gave me the Sword of Kings, it was useless. Except for that one time when we needed to give Fran something so she could fight the turtle without healing it. The Sword of Kings is meant to be useless? But no, it's really useful if you get it early enough. And the fact that everyone can equip it. Alas, you're not the one behind the controller. I'm kind of... I like the idea of wanting to show off being able to get like a Disc 1 nuke. I've never done that in one of these games, despite the fact that I've known how to do it, and knew how to do it in 8, but I didn't bother. Fun fact is you get the Sword of Kings in trial mode before the story. I actually did that on my other playthrough. I actually got like 4 Swords of Kings. You can get a lot of really weird, overpowered items stealing from them in the trial mode. I'm trying to think. So we got to go back to the village to get the chocobo, right? Once you get the chocobo, go back to the way you came and go as east as far as you can to where some rocks are blocking your way. So, like, over here-ish? Right. How do I get turned around? Oh, where the rocks are blocking the way in the uplands. Okay, gotcha. I know where that is. I've been there. Now the real question is, where do I get a chocobo? I figured they'd have them here in the village, but I don't see one. Oh yeah, Hurdy. Thanks, John. I can afford that. We want to go towards the uplands. Let's go. What are you two doing out here? I mean, seriously, this is so far away from any place I would normally see a Vieira. So let's see, best way probably to go would be... the southeast route? Once you get to the rocks, you kind of want to rub against the hill right to the rocks where they will climb up. All right. So I don't need to save any of these sprints for it. Almost there. And try and rub up against the thing. On a chocobo, you might have a chance, of course. You dismount the other side, but you won't be able to take care. Like this? To the Sarobi step? This the Celebi step? Oh, wow. Now you'll pretty much want to run to the other side of this area. Oh, and there's a dragon. By other side, do we mean north, south? You forgot how unoptimized I was? Ha ha ha! You underestimate my ability to under-optimize. Or de-optimize. The music here is very nice, though. Oh, I guess it says something that everyone's just like... Hello, turtles. Heading to the town first so you can show the grind spot so we can... I'm hoping I'm going the right way. Looks like there's a town over here. Yeah, do you want to maybe gold needle ourselves? There we go. So let's see. Where am I going? Away from that thing. The sound of those wings is terrifying. You think it's just after this map, eastward? Alright. Well, this definitely looks like a town. The port at Balfonheim. Moogles! I would love to buy a map. Wait. Oh, Dice. I thought your name was Dave for a second. I'd have thought you lucky to escape that flying fiend's attention with your life, but to best it, it's more than kind. True, true. I guess there was more to you than meets the eye, boy. On days when it rains, the elementals come out to play, and take my word for it, there's little fun to be had in their games. Of course, you'll want to go prepared. Care to buy anything? No, but I care to sell something. So remember the big turtles that we saw? You're going to need to kill only them until you have 2 adamantite. Alright. Well, it's only 800 gil to rent them from here, I guess. Back to the turtles! And that will be the hardest part of getting this sword done. Oh boy. Turtle. Are there any more of you, or is it just the one? Oh, Balthier's confused. That's probably part of the problem. Well, no, there has to be more than one, because this is a B. I got an earth crystal. Note to self, Fry needs to make class adjustments so it could swing above its weight class. Unfortunately, I can't do that because part of the rules of this race are that I can't change my classes or reset any of our stuff like that. I hear a turtle, but I don't... Well, there it is. You forgot that this was half a challenge? Yeah. I mean, it's not like a super challenge like run, but we do have rules in place for this whole thing. I do have something better I can use. Never mind. Vaughn, why don't you have the license for Arioga or whatever? Katana's only run. It's an anti-challenge run, but it's still funny. So I'm guessing what I need to do is build up a chain on these two turtles. to the point where I can get the adamantite, which I'm going to guess is the gold chain. Oh boy, we're going to be here for a while then. Do you not know how to charge your own? You have charge. The heck? You never said it was easy or non-tedious. You also never mentioned there would be a grind involved. You just said, do you want to know how to get it early? I suppose it's my fault for not asking questions. You said it weeks ago? I don't remember that, but I'll believe you. My memory is not so good. Go away, dogs. I want to fight the turtle. Because, yeah, now that I'm seeing exactly what this entails. No, I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying I don't remember it. I will not question your veracity on this. If you say that you told me it was going to be a grind, I will trust you. I don't think I understood how much of a grind it would be. I'm saying this is my bad. Yeah, Vaughn, why are you just deciding not to use Arioga more often? But if you do this, your knight will not need a new sword for the rest of the story. Oh, then I am really reconsidering this. Because, he's the knight. Yeah, so the guy currently casting Arioga is the knight. Well, in terms of what we'll do with that, you hate my team with more than every passing second. I know. That's what you get for rolling dice to determine everyone's jobs.